Hi everyone, my name is Aaron, and today I'm going to show you the easiest way to integrate with the TD Ameritrade API. TD Ameritrade has an API, and it's very difficult to use actually, especially the authentication handling. It uses Auth 2.0, and Auth 2.0, you have to refresh the token and all that. It's super annoying. But luckily, we can use StockShark. StockShark is a great stock API that allows us to trade with any broker of our choice. So what we can do is we can actually integrate TD Ameritrade with StockShark and then trade using StockShark. StockShark will handle all the authentication for us. It will keep the connection alive indefinitely for us, and we don't have to worry about all this authentication handling. Okay, so I'm going to show you very quickly intro. So before I do that, let's log in. So StockShark is free, by the way. You can use it for free, or it costs $20 a month. It provides a lot of different APIs. Okay, you can get live stock prices, historical data, technical indicators, 100+ company financials like revenue, profit, whatever. So you can see all the different stock data that StockShark has. See revenue, balance sheet, so many different things. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to show you how we can trade using StockShark. I'm going to log into my account. Yeah. So I'm going to go under Learn. These are where all the tutorials are. And I'm going to go under TD Ameritrade Trading with Python. Okay, so this tutorial is all you need really to understand how you can start trading with TD Ameritrade. So the first thing we need to do is go to the developer website on tdameritrade.com and create a developer account. Right, once you're done with that, you go to, so this is my developer account. You go to under My Apps, and under My Apps, you'll be able to add a new app. Okay, I already created one, so the button disappears. But if you don't have an app, you just click on it, and you will get a screen that looks like this. Create application, and you just fill it in. It's very simple. Name, I call it StockShark integration. Description, trading app for StockShark. Redirect URL, you're going to use this URL over here. Okay, so it's StockShark developers dashboard integrating Emery. Put that into the redirect URL, and then grant type should be code, and allow this app to be enabled for trading. So once you enable this, then you can start trading. Okay, so once you create your application, you're going to get what is known as the consumer key, which is this, and this is what we're going to use to integrate with StockShark. So I'm going to go back to my StockShark account. Let me zoom out of it here. Okay, I'm going to go to API. Now I'm logged into my account, and under integrations, your integrations, you can click here to add a new integration. So I've actually integrated 3 of my brokerage accounts: IG, Saxo, and KuCoin. So I've already got 3. So I actually can buy and sell shares using my Saxo and IG account through my StockShark API. Okay, but anyway, so I'm going to integrate TD Ameritrade. I click here, TD Ameritrade, and this is where I add the consumer key. The redirect URL is over here, so this is what you use to create the app, and consumer key. So I'm going to put in the consumer key here, and I'm just going to press integrate and let it do its magic. Yeah, it sometimes takes some time. So this is my brokerage account that I'm going to log in. So I'm now going to log into my brokerage account. And you ask me to allow some permission, place trades, display balance, move money. So we won't move money, alright, but you just need to allow that. And this will take about, some time. Just let it load. There you go. Should be done by now. And there you go. Now TD Ameritrade is fully integrated with StockShark. And you need to take note of the StockShark key, or also known as the SS key. In this case, is Ameritrade. Okay, because once we use StockShark's API, we will need to remember this as well. Okay, so let's go back to the tutorial. I'm going to go back, learn trading with Python. Okay, so we're done with that. Now the next step is we can actually now use the TD Ameritrade API, right? What I'm going to do, so we're going to use this API called a direct API access. So let me show you the documentation. So I'm going to go to StockShark's documentation. So we're going to use this StockShark API called direct API access. And what this allows us to do is to send any GET or POST request to our broker. Okay, so I can send any type of GET request to the broker, or POST request, or delete or update request. Okay, and it will send directly to my TD Ameritrade brokerage account. The great thing about this is that StockShark acts as an in-between between the TD Ameritrade account and me. So StockShark acts like a buffer, and what it does is that it handles all the authentication for us. Okay, so I don't have to worry about any authentication at all. That's a cool thing. So, oops, sorry. Let me go back. What we're going to do is try and get the account details from my account. And so, okay, scratch that. So what we're going to do is, I'll show you an example of how we will place an order, a trade, using the StockShark API. So all you need to do now, this is some example Python code. We'll use a direct API access. Okay, this is StockShark API. And this is the body of placing a trade. Now, this body, you can actually go to the documentation on TD Ameritrade. I think it's accounts and trading, place an order. Yeah, so I'm not sure there's an example. So basically, this is the code to place an order. Okay, this one is written in a very messy way, but here's an example. So what you would specify is the token, the SS key, which is Ameritrade. So token is a StockShark token. You get it. You get it from your API page when you sign up. URL. So this is the order API, which is this one actually. So this is the orders API to place an order. Okay, we have to replace this with your account ID, your TD Ameritrade account ID, and then we will and then under, so this method is a post, because this is a post method, post API, and then in the body is where we will add all the necessary properties. So order type, market, session, normal, day, instruction buy, quantity one, instrument, symbol, Tesla, equity. Okay, so all of this stuff actually comes from the TD Ameritrade documentation, which is all here. I think there are more. You can go under guides, the place order samples, and it does explain to you all the different buy orders and sell orders and other conditional orders and things like that. So I actually just took the code from here. So you can actually then submit that data into the body, and then that's how you place an order. I'm not going to demonstrate, because the problem with TD Ameritrade is that there are no demo accounts for API trading, which is really dumb in my opinion. If you use API, if you do API trading on Ameritrade, it goes straight into, it's a live API. You actually buy real stock, you know. So this is one of the reasons why I actually don't really like TD Ameritrade's API. I like Saxo's better, but a lot of people use this. So yeah, so you can access any TD Ameritrade's APIs through StockShark. Okay, and the benefit is that all StockShark handles all authentication, so that you don't have to. Your session is maintained indefinitely, so you can focus on trading and less on time-consuming, messy auth handling, which is true. Because if you were to use TD Ameritrade's API, number one, the documentation is terrible, and number two, authentication handling is a nightmare. trying to refresh, because you have to refresh the token every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes you have to keep refreshing the token, and I tell you, it's a nightmare. So StockShark handles all of that for you behind the scenes, and all you need to do is you just use StockShark inbuilt APIs actually to do the trading for you, and it's all done. And StockShark comes with a whole bunch of other APIs. So let me go to the documentation, the API documentation for StockShark, and you see there's a lot of other stuff that you can use. You can get live quote, historical prices, company financials, and there are many different metrics like, profit, cash ratio, PE ratio, whatever, you name it, it's all here. There is also new sentiment data, cryptocurrencies as well, technical indicators, a whole bunch of technical indicators actually, and many more. So yeah, so that's why using StockShark is so much easier. Once you integrate, and you can start trading immediately. So as you can see, I've actually integrated a lot of my my brokerage accounts. I've integrated IG, Saxo, KuCoin, TD Ameritrade, whatever, and I can trade each brokerage account as I see fit. So for example, I use KuCoin for all my cryptos. I use Saxo mostly actually for buying stocks and ETFs and index ETFs and things like that. So yeah, it's free of charge to use, but you get 150 requests a day with free, and then 15,000 for the pro account, which is $20 a month, and almost no one exceeds this. Actually, it's quite hard to exceed it unless you're just spamming the server. Then yeah. Anyway, so that's all. I hope you have fun with it. And if you have any questions, just write it down in the description below, and I will try to answer them. Alright, so thanks everyone, and have a good time trading. Bye bye.